Xin chào, Michael, can you hear me?
Michael ơi,
Chào con, Michael. Chào con. Can you hear me?
Hello. Yes, I can.
Okay. You sound a long way away.
Yeah, I'm in the toilet right now.
In the toilet.
Well, the problem is I haven't finished school yet.
Oh, okay. So you were in the toilet at school.
Yes, apparently.
Right, right. Okay. Well, what time do you finish school?
About 10 more minutes.
10 more minutes.
Yes.
Okay. Well, do you want to finish school first? I can wait.
No, don't worry. The lesson right now isn't really important, so we can go. I,
Okay. Okay. All right. So you're going to do the lesson in the toilet.
I have to.
Right. Okay. You can't use another room somewhere.
I mean, let me find one.
Okay. All right. So you were saying you have the test this weekend.
Yes, Saturday.
Okay. Are you doing the computer test or the paper one?
I'm doing the computer test.
Oh, that's good. Good idea. I think is much better than the paper one. All right. What would you like to practice now?
Well, especially in writing and a bit about speaking, I guess.
Okay, both writing and speaking. Well, first of all, what is it about writing that you would like to practice?
Like, I didn't really know how to prove my coherency and how to use the idiomatics in the perfect way.
Uh I wouldn't worry too much about the idiomatics, Michael. I think
Mm,
for you it is better just to concentrate on
I
using
think
the correct
synonyms.
words.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a perfect like when I brainstorm, I can't really find the idea to choose the perfect synonyms.
Sorry, the idea to choose the perfect sentence.
Synonyms.
Hmm. I'm not sure what to suggest for that because you've had plenty of practice at writing sentences, so you should
Yeah,
should be okay at that by now. Have you seen the corrections and the sample answer I've done for your essay?
yes, I should be.
Yeah, so you can see in the sample answer all the sentences, they are all actually quite simple. They're not too complicated.
Well, yeah.
Sorry, Michael, it's a little bit hard to hear you in there. The voice, your voice is very echoing.
Yeah, so I did read the ideas and well still couldn't find the perfect. Like I know that it should be simple, but I always complicate it.
Yeah, it's not that you complicate it too much. It's just that you are still using the wrong word form sometimes, and also the grammar is not correct. So,
Mm, yeah.
but I think because you have the test on Saturday, it's too late to practice too much of that. I think it is, as long as you are confident about the structure of the essay, and the structure for your last essay was okay. You have the structure correct.
Yes.
And that you can, yeah, and that you are thinking of some ideas. That is the main thing for now. In the next 2 days, you're not going to be able to practice much grammar, obviously. So I don't have anything new for you for writing task 2. What you are doing with writing task 2 is okay. I'll plug my headphones in. Sorry, Michael, it's very hard to hear you in the toilet.
Okay, well, just come back to me when you are ready. And we will look at some of the speaking.
Is it better now, Mr. Wood? Is the sound better? Hello?
Hello, Michael. I can hear there are too many voices.
Oh. Yeah, they are going home, so it's gonna take at least 1 more minute.
Okay.
Most of them are gone now.
Okay. There's still too much background noise, Michael, for the moment.
Okay, so is it burning now?
That's a little bit better, Michael. That's a little bit better. Yeah.
All right, so back to the topic, I guess.
Sorry, Michael. I'm still having some trouble hearing you. I think both because of where you are, your voice is very echoey, and also there are still some people in the background, and their voice is drowning out yours.
I'm in the class right now, and
Right.
Is it actually better now?
Oh, that's better.
Yeah.
I can hear you
Okay.
better now. That's better. And not so I can't hear any other people. That's good. Can
Yeah.
you, can you turn your camera on, Michael?
Yeah, I think I can.
Okay, I can see you. That's good.
Yeah.
All right, that's good. No, I can hear you better now too. So, we'll look at doing some. So there's not much more I can tell you about writing task 2, Michael, that you don't already know.
Yeah, but the problem is I can do fine with the structure and the coherency too, I think.
Yeah.
But the idea is to like actually alternate it is quite hard.
Sorry, you find to organize the ideas is a bit hard.
Yeah, also alternating them is hard. Like alternating the main ideas.
Okay. Hang on, or just look again at the structure very quickly. Most of what you are doing is fine, Michael. It's just some of the vocabulary and some of the grammar you are using is not correct. That is the main problem. But hang on.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to share the screen with you, Michael. Hang on just a moment. Okay, can you see the writing task 2 on your screen?
Yes, I can see the task too on the screen.
Okay, good. So obviously you know the 5 different types of essays. Okay.
Yeah.
So again, just remember, and your structure, like I say, is mostly correct already. You were doing the paraphrase, but just remember, okay, that you have a topic sentence to start each paragraph, which is the main reason, the 2 or 3 main reasons behind each essay that you do.
Yes.
So remember, we looked at this example some time ago. This one here, countries should spend money on trains instead of building new roads. Do you agree or disagree? Okay, so this is an opinion essay, of course. Agree,
Yes.
disagree. Okay, so for example, you might say, I agree with this statement, and the 2 reasons you've got, you only need to think of 2 reasons, remember. Trains are faster than cars, and they are more environmentally friendly. Okay, so this is your introduction.
Yeah.
Okay. And again, I'm sure you know all this already. So your topic sentence for your first body paragraph first body paragraph is, trains are faster than cars. Okay. And then just 2 reasons why trains are faster than cars, and then the example.
Yes.
Okay, so again, very simple. Your second topic sentence, trains are more environmentally friendly. Why is that? You have 2 reasons. Trains don't release as much carbon dioxide. Okay, this helps reduce global warming. All right, is your second reason, and then just an example.
Yes.
Okay, and then all you're doing, and I think you know this already, your conclusion is just a summary of your main ideas again.
Yeah, and I just had to use paraphrasing.
You find it hard to use paraphrasing? Well, again, don't get too focused on paraphrasing. Remember, there are 2 ways of paraphrasing, okay? One is using synonyms, all right? And the other one is changing the order of words or sentences. Okay? You only should spend 2 or 3 minutes on your paraphrase. You can either do it or you can't. So again, the paraphrasing, I don't think it's not worth so many marks that you should worry about it too much. Okay, so look at this one, Michael. For example, this is one we've looked at in the past. Okay, so this, of course, is the thesis statement. Let's look at paraphrasing this.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is a synonym for cars?
Vehicles.
Correct. All right. Instead of saying burn fossil fuels, what could you say?
Consume.
Yes. Consume. Hard to think of a synonym for fossil fuels. So if you can't think of one,
unrenewable energy.
Probably best, that consume unrenewable energy. You could, but again, if you can't think of a paraphrase straight away, just leave. Don't worry. Just use the same word they've used.
Yes.
Okay, so you've got all vehicles that consume unrenewable energy should be. Can you think of another one for banned or not?
Prohibit.
Forbidden. Yeah. Okay. And electric cars. Can you think of anything for that?
Using the same word, I think.
You can use the same words. That's fine. Okay. Okay. And should replace them. Can you think of anything for that or not?
I think I can.
Okay. So the other thing you can do with the sentence, okay, is start it with this. Start it with this phrase.
Yes.
For example, some people think that electric vehicles should take the place of all vehicles that consume non-renewable energy.
Oh.
See what I've done? All I've done is start it with this phrase instead.
Oh.
That is the other way of paraphrasing. So that's all you need to remember, Michael. So you look at the topic sentence and you think, what synonyms can I use? And can I change the order of the phrases at all?
Yes.
Okay. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. Okay. But again, just only spend 2 or 3 minutes on this. Okay. And if you can't think of any synonyms, just use the same words they have used. It's not that important. All right.
Okay. Yes.
Again, this one, Michael. Again, another opinion essay, as you can see. This is the thesis statement. Please paraphrase this for me now.
Okay. Adolescents shouldn't use mobile. School should then allow adolescents to use like electric device at school.
Close, Michael. Good. Adolescence is pronounced, by the way. Okay, adolescence.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's good. That's fine, Michael. I think don't try too hard. I think electrical device is not the same as mobile phone, is it?
Yes.
Because all they are talking about is mobile phone. So you will probably keep mobile phone. Okay. What else can you call it? That's right. So don't try too hard. Some of them you won't find a synonym for easily. So don't worry, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the right idea, Michael. Good. Okay. So you change the order of words and you use some synonyms. That's all you need to do. All you need to do. Okay. Just like that. And that took you 10 seconds. All right.
Yeah. That was.
Yeah. So Do you have any more questions about that? I think you have the right idea now. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm fine with this now.
Okay, good. So what else with writing task 2?
The coherency, like sometimes I keep failing to notice the plural and all the other things. Like even after I already read it, and I still can't find where I made a mistake.
You still can't find where you made a mistake. That's more to do. So your coherence actually is mostly fine already, Michael. It's more your grammar and word choice is sometimes wrong.
Where's my grammar?
Yeah, like sometimes, for example, sometimes occasionally you use the wrong tense still. Sometimes you should use a word that ends in ing and you don't. Just things like that.
I always make simple mistakes and
Yeah,
it's
so
very
these are
bad.
simple mistakes. So really your coherence is fine. You have a good vocabulary. Okay, it's just sometimes you make a mistake with the words you choose. That's all.
Yes.
Okay, and there's nothing much we can do right now to fix that. Okay,
Yeah, I don't have time left.
you don't have time to fix that. So that's why I just encourage you to look at the sample essays that I send you, which are all which don't have any mistakes, of course.
Yes, I always read them.
Yeah, and hopefully you can see the what words you need to use in those sorts of sentences. But that's all you can do is just read those so you get used to using those words in those sentences.
Yes.
Okay, so anything else for part 2?
Oh, probably not right now. I think I'm good with it. Like the
Okay.
one we talked.
Yeah, I think you are as good as you can get at the moment with that, Michael. Okay.
Yeah.
So just the main thing, remember. So you remember just to not spend any more than 10 minutes preparing for part 2. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So 10 minutes should be plenty of time. Gives you time to think of your ideas, okay, and your reasons and what your structure is going to be.
Yes.
So again, I'll just go very quickly back to the structure, just so you are confident about that. So you remember 5 different sorts of essays. The opinion one, we've just looked at that. You know, do you agree or disagree? To what extent do you agree, disagree, or do you think? Okay, they are all opinion essays. Discussion is easy. You know, all you do is discuss whatever views the sentence, the question is about.
Yeah.
Okay, one paragraph on each view. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, good. Problems and solutions. Again, the structure is easy. Your first body paragraph looks at the problem.
Yeah. And the
second body paragraph looks at the solutions. Easy. And again, advantage, disadvantage, easy. First body paragraph, advantage. Second body paragraph, disadvantage. Or you can do it the other way around, whichever one you prefer.
But do I have like in the end I have to choose one, right?
Have to choose one?
Like do I have to like stand on the better side?
No, for this you must look at both. So the opinion is the only topic where you only choose one side. For everything else, you have to look at both. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So again, let's quickly look at this question, Michael. Okay. Can you read the question for me, please?
In some countries, young people are encouraged to work or travel for a year between finishing high school and starting university studies. Discuss the advantage and disadvantage for young people who decide to do this.
Okay, good. Okay, what is an advantage for working or traveling for a year before university? What is an advantage?
You have experience before you entering the university.
Okay, you get experience, and what else? What is another one? I'm thinking of an easy one. I can think of one straight away.
Well,
If you
you
are
will have,
working, if you are working in your year off, what will you get?
will have
Besi-
more income.
Yes, you will get more money.
Yeah.
Okay, so there are two advantages. Okay, you can use both if you want. So that is your body paragraph 1. What is a disadvantage of taking a year off?
You might be stressed out.
Why? No.
Well, because after going into the university, you will have to also work while learning.
Sorry, you'll have to do other work while learning.
Yeah, you will have to also work while learning too.
But you might not, of course. I don't think that is a very good reason.
Well,
Because after your year off, you might give up work and then just concentrate on full-time study. Okay?
how about you won't be slow on the lessons?
You might be slow on the lesson.
Yeah,
Why is that?
like because from the stress that you have already worked, it makes your brain like absorb slower.
Okay, good. So the way to say that would be, 1, you might have got out of the habit of studying. Okay?
Yeah,
Okay, you haven't studied for 1 year, so you might be out of practice. That is one.
yeah.
The other reason that I can think of, number 2, is of course you will be 1 year behind your peers.
Oh,
Okay, so the people that you finish high school with, and maybe your friends, okay, because they come from maybe the same year at your school, suddenly you will be 1 year behind them.
yes.
Okay, and that might be a disadvantage. Okay,
Yes.
so anyway, but just for this, so you put the advantages obviously in body paragraph 1, disadvantages in body paragraph 2. Okay,
Yes.
very
Yeah.
simple. All right, and again, double question. Okay, again, very easy.
Yeah. So the first question for the paragraph 1 and the second question for the paragraph 2.
Correct. Very easy.
Yes.
And remember the structure of the paragraphs is always the same. You have your main topic sentence. Okay.
Mm.
Then 2 reasons. Then an example is
Yes.
sentence number 4 always. Okay.
Yeah.
Topic sentence, 2 reasons for the topic sentence, and an example.
Okay.
And yeah, very simple. Okay. And so you have 10 minutes to think about that. And then 30 minutes should be enough time to write 250 words. Once you have the plan in place, writing is easy.
Yes.
Okay. And then try at the end, just to give yourself a couple of minutes at the end, okay, to go back and check. Things like your grammar and your words. Just see if you can spot any obvious mistakes.
Yes.
Okay. Any other questions about writing task 2?
That's probably all for the writing part 2.
Okay. Writing task 1, any questions?
Well, probably not quite much, but yeah, maybe how about like some I have like the idea to find the main points of each topic.
Mm.
Yeah, I can't really like notice quick enough.
Okay, they shouldn't be too difficult to spot. Remember, these questions are always chosen so that there will be some main points that you can write about. Okay,
Yes.
so they do that deliberately. There will always be at least 2 main points you can write about. Okay, whether it's a graph, a table, or a chart, there will always be at least two things that should be quite obvious to write about.
Yes.
Okay, so just a matter of spending a couple of minutes like I think I've said many times before, what is the most interesting thing about this graph or chart or table?
Well, the main points, like
Yeah. Yeah. So you're just looking for that's what you are looking for in your mind. When you look at it, whatever the question is, you're thinking, what is the most interesting thing that has happened here? And usually the most interesting thing is something that's gone up or something that's gone down. Okay?
yes,
Does that make sense?
yes,
If it is a graph or a chart or a table, something will have gone up, something will have gone down. That's what you're looking for. Okay?
yes,
Something will always have changed. And remember, with maps and process diagrams, if you get one of those, although they are not so common, they are easier because all you are doing is describing what you can see on the page.
yes,
Like we did for the last few weeks with the life cycle of the silkworm. You just describe what you can see.
yeah. I see that the 8.0,
Yeah,
like
yeah, that's right.
everything is very simple.
Yeah, it's very simple. And with a map, usually when you get a map, usually you get maps, two maps, and something has changed in the second map. You just write about the changes.
Yes,
Okay, so again, they're quite simple. Easy to see the changes when you have two maps side by side. You can see the changes straight away.
yes.
Okay, good. So that is writing task 1. Now for your speaking. Hang on, I will share another document. Okay, can you see the document about speaking?
Yes.
Okay, can you please read the 5 points I've got here?
One, you must answer the question. Two, aim to be fluent. And three, no unnecessary pause or hesitation. Three, answer must make sense, coherence. Four, not too long or too short. Five, minimize grammar and pronunciation mistakes.
Okay, so these are the 5 key things that you must do for any speaking, any part 1, 2, or 3, okay? Obviously, you must answer the question, all right? If they ask you, what is your favorite room in the house? Tell them what your favorite room in the house is, all right?
Yeah.
Fluent just means, and you are fine at this, Michael. You know, I'm not sure why I'm reminding you about this, other than just to make you feel more confident, okay? Because you know all this, okay? No unnecessary pauses or hesitations. If you do make a pause because you are thinking about something, that is fine, okay? Because remember, the IELTS test is mostly about communication. Yes, it is about English, of course, but it's also about how you communicate. And when we communicate in real life, we often pause while we are thinking about an answer. Okay, so if you have to pause while you are thinking about something, or even while you are searching for a word, that is okay.
Yeah.
So you can even say that. You can even say, I can't think of the word at the moment, but what I mean is, and then just keep going. Okay, you can do that. Okay, obviously your answer must make sense and be coherent. That is what coherence means, by the way. Your answer just makes sense. Not too long or too short. Remember, sometimes you talk a little bit long on the part 1 questions. Remember, part one questions, only 2 or 3 sentences. That's all.
Yes.
And of course, you're trying not to make any mistakes. Okay. So very quickly, Michael, please answer these questions for me. Okay, these are part 1 questions. Do you work or are you a student?
I'm currently a student and I am trying to, well, learn through education and get a work.
Okay, so a good answer to that is maybe I'm a student, like you said, and I'm studying these subjects. Okay,
Yes.
all right. So next question is about subjects. This one, what subjects are you studying?
The subject that I'm currently studying is English, and I love it because well, it will help me a lot in the future.
Okay, that's fine. Next one. Sorry, ever since I came back to New Zealand,
Okay. You're coughing a lot.
I pick up some cough.
Yes.
So
Are you
hopefully it will go away soon.
will you be okay?
There. So remember, if they ask you a question like this, say, what subjects are you studying? You say, I'm studying English, maths, chemistry, and Vietnamese literature and history. But I like English the best because. Okay? Does that make sense,
Yes.
Michael?
Yes.
Okay. This one. Do you prefer to study in the mornings or the afternoons?
Well, I prefer to study in the morning because that is when my mind is at stirring and I can enjoy it the most.
Okay, that's fine. And what you did just then is a good idea, Michael. Just repeat the question.
Oh,
Just like you did then. Do you prefer to
yeah.
study in the mornings or the afternoons? I prefer studying in the mornings. Yeah. Okay. Just repeat what they said. Is a very easy way to start your answer each time.
Yeah.
How much time do you spend studying every week?
Um, I spend about like three to 4 days per week to study because I think that I also need time to rest.
Okay, you can give a little bit longer answer, Michael.
Uh, and I can also enjoy like studying while having such a separated days to study.
Okay, so you can see this answer here, Michael.
Yes,
Okay, you could say on average I spend about how many hours per week studying,
I
and what this includes. Okay, so what does
yeah.
your study include? I'm sure it includes the same things as this. You go to classes, you do assignments, you have to read books. Okay, you have to do
Yeah.
homework. Yes.
But shouldn't it be too long?
Not that all of this is too long, yes. Okay,
Yes.
but the first part down to here is fine. Okay,
Yes.
all right. All right, they might ask you this one, which you've practiced many times. Where do you live? Okay,
Yes.
all right. What about this? Do you live in a house or an apartment?
Well, I live in an apartment and I have shared with my neighbors. I do not really enjoy like living there because they are not annoying.
Okay, good answer, Michael. Okay, you said you gave a reason why. That's good. All right,
Yes.
all right. What part of your house do you like the most?
Well, I like the kitchen the most because that's where I can share my memories with my moms and I can cook with her.
Great. That's good, Michael. That's fine. What room does your family spend the most time in?
The room that my family spend the most time in is the living room. We share the TV and we watch the TV shows together.
Okay, and you can even for this one give an example. Okay,
Like when my dad go out and watch a TV show, the whole family came along and I enjoy it.
All right, and you can even give like the name of the TV show, whatever you decide. Okay. So, for example, for this answer, you say, I enjoy the living room because that's when all the family can get together and sometimes we watch a TV show together. For example, MasterChef. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Just simple like that. Good. Okay. I'll miss that out. Do you like shopping?
I enjoy shopping, especially with my mom, since she usually buys me a lot of stuff that I like.
For example, such as.
For example, like hot dogs, many fast food, and maybe sometimes toys.
Okay, that's a good answer, Michael. So remember to give examples occasionally, okay? All right. So when you
Yes.
say my mum often buys me things that I like, such as, okay, just like you did
Ah,
there. All right. Um, this one here. Do you compare prices when you shop?
well, I don't really compare prices when I go to shop because, well, it is gonna take my money anyways, like whenever I'm gonna buy anything, so it doesn't really matter.
Okay, fine. Okay. What about this one? Do you think expensive products are always better than cheaper ones?
Well, I think that not all expensive products are better than the cheaper one, but usually they are because they are included more of the quality and the materials.
Okay. So just look at this answer here, right? Because just to give you some extra ideas, okay, it says here the price of a product can be influenced by various factors, such as including brand. So, brand is one reason why some products cost more than others, just because it's got a famous brand name on it. Okay.
Yes.
So some people charge, some uh, manufacturers charge twice as much for exactly the same thing as something that hasn't got a brand name on it. Yeah. So that's just another thing to bear in mind with that sort of question. Okay. And just do one more of these. All right. What is the busiest day of the week for you?
Well, my favorite day of the week is Sunday because I can enjoy at home and I can play the games all I want.
Okay, so maybe you didn't hear the question. I asked you, what is the busiest day? The busiest day of the week.
Oh, the busiest day of the week for me is Monday because that's the first day when I go to school and I have a lot of work to do.
Okay. And again, maybe give an example, such as on Monday.
Such as the homework from math, literature, and English.
Okay, good. That's
And
better. That's better. Makes your answer a bit longer and gives you a chance just to show more fluency and more vocabulary. Okay.
yes.
Okay. So try. I think for you, just try aim for 3 sentences.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
And give and like I say, just keep giving examples.
Yes.
Okay, Monday is my busiest day of the week because it's the first day of school, and normally on Monday, for example, I have things to do. I have to finish my homework for maths, something like that.
Yes.
Okay. What do you usually do on the weekend?
Well, I usually help my parents do home housework, and sometimes I'm gonna play with my sister. And most of the time I spend it is for sleeping.
Okay, that's fine,
Because
Michael. That's fine.
yes.
Okay. Now let's look at part 2 and part 3. So again, part 2 you're pretty good at, I think. So I won't get you to give me the whole talk, okay, but I will get you to give me your main ideas. Can you see the topic?
Yes. Do I have the hello? Sorry.
Yeah. I can hear you. Yes.
Yes. Can you repeat the low battery shut off the voices?
Okay. So can you see the part 2 speaking topic?
Yes, I can see it.
Okay, so I won't get you to give me the whole talk because I know you can do this pretty well. But just remember for this, any part 2 speaking topic, remember the key is you don't have to follow all these bullet points, okay? You don't have to.
Yeah.
Of course, you must answer the question, okay? Describe a sport that you have watched but you have never played. So you must answer that question, but you don't have to follow these bullet points. You can make up your own bullet points if you want. All right. And as always, it's best for you to talk about a real experience that you have had. So for this question, Michael, how could you answer this for you? How could you answer this? What would you say?
Well, a sport that I have watched before is like soccer ball, and I watch it at what's on the TV, and sometimes I go live action and I watch. I usually yes,
Okay.
yes,
So sorry, what was the name of the sport, Michael? I missed that.
soccer ball.
You mean football?
Yeah, soccer.
Soccer. Okay. Soccer or football. But you've never played it.
Yes, I never played.
Okay. All right. Soccer. Okay. So you say sometimes you watch it on the TV, is that right?
Yes,
Okay. So what you would need to do for this is that you could easily, I hope, spend 2 minutes describing watching a game on the TV, how you felt when you were watching the game. Was it exciting? Was it boring? Maybe think of a particular game with were there many goals scored or no goals scored? Watching it, did it make you want to play or make you not want to play? Does that make sense?
yeah,
Okay, so that is how you fill up the 2 minutes, talking about an experience you've had watching a sport.
yes,
Okay, so and that is the easiest way to answer the question. So just looking at this, can you describe a time when you watched a game of soccer to me?
well, I used to watch a soccer match on like the TV. It was between Liverpool and Manchester United. They were having a quite unbalanced battle or a match because Manchester United won like about 3-0, 3-0. And I kind of doubt that it shouldn't be on the same. They shouldn't be on the same level, but they are like paired with each other.
Okay, good. The other thing that you can bring into a question like this is maybe you watch the TV with someone in your family, okay, or a friend. Maybe, for example, your dad, okay? And so you could talk about that experience in relation to this question. My dad was also with me watching the game, and it was watching this game wasn't just about watching soccer on TV. It was also a chance for me and my dad to spend some time together because he's very busy and I don't get to see him during the week because he's busy at his job and of course I'm at school. But just sitting down to be able to watch this game between Liverpool and Manchester United on this one day just gave us a time to spend together and bond together. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So you can see I filled up at least 20 seconds just talking about that. Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So you can bring those sort of experiences into it. All right. And you are still answering the question.
Yes.
Okay. So does that make sense?
Yes, that does make sense. Also, Mr. Rick, I think I ran out of time because I have lunch
Okay.
now.
So like I say, again, yeah, you have lunch now.
Yes,
Sorry, you're
I
going
will.
you're going to lunch now.
Yeah. Almost.
Okay. So do you want to go and get your lunch now?
Con
Well,
nghe
I
thì
will be going.
con nghe thầy
Like
nói
I
nốt
will be.
một phút đã. Hướng dẫn nốt con đây đã. Khoảng 1 phút.
Yes. You can finish the last thing, and I can go.
Okay. All right, just 5 more minutes. And then does class start again
Yes.
after this? Okay.
What do you mean?
Yeah. Do you have more classes after lunch?
Con có học tiếp sau khi học với thầy không? Sau khi ăn xong có học tiếp với thầy không? Có học tiếp ở lớp không?
Ờm, có chứ bác, con cũng phải về ăn nhưng mà con ăn đi ăn xong con sẽ về nhà ấy ạ.
Thế thôi được rồi, thế thì cứ bình tĩnh ở đây để cho là nốt thầy đã bắt công thầy giấy cho mình rồi. Nghe nốt đi đã. Ok.
Vâng. Thì
Ừ.
con đang nhờ thầy nói nốt được.
Ừ.
Okay, Michael, just 5 more minutes, okay?
Yes.
All right. So now we're on to part 3 questions. Can you see the part 3 questions?
Yes, I can see the part 3 question.
Good. So again, remember part 1 questions, they are always about you. All right. And part 3 questions, they are always about some opinion you have about something. And part 3 questions, they are always related to the part 2 question. So in this example, the part 2 question was about sport, remember? So the part 3 questions are also about sport. So
Yes.
for the part 3 questions, just remember the structure, okay? You give your answer, okay? You give your reasons and then give an example if you can think of one.
Yes.
So for this question, what kinds of sports would you like to play in the future? What would you like to do in the future, Michael?
I would like to play basketball in the future because
Yeah,
basketball
because
also,
why? Yeah, because
it offers me like a very strong legs and arms. Uh, it also gives me it also can help my agility go better. I can also grow passion with it, I think.
okay, good. All right. Can you think of an example? For example.
For example, if I have to go to a match and I will need some practice and it will provide me some muscle strength and some agility.
Okay, good. That's fine, Michael. So that is your ideal answer. That's good. Okay, so
Yes.
you answer the question, you give some reasons, and you give an example if you can. So remember part 3 questions, your answer should be maybe about 7 or 8 sentences. Okay, so twice as long as part 1.
Yes.
Okay, so again, looking at this one here, Michael, why are there many athletes in advertisements?
Athlete needs their income, so they will go for advertisement. And also, the advertiser also give a large amount of money so that they could be enough to attract like celebrities and athletes, such as Ronaldo. He received like around $300 million for one advertisement on like Shopee recently.
Okay, and the other part of that, of course, is what is the advantage for the advertiser using Ronaldo? Why do they pay so much money?
Well, because they could gain popularity and people will notice the brand.
Correct. That's correct. That's right. Okay, so remember that part of that question as well. Correct. Good. Okay. Okay, Michael, I'll let you go
Yeah.
have some lunch now.
Yes, I will be back if you're still free around in 30 minutes.
About 30 minutes. Yeah, I won't be free then. Sorry, Michael. I have to go out.
Well, I guess that's all for the lesson now.
Yeah. But I think you are prepared, Michael, as much as you can be. So your speaking, I think, is fine. All right, you won't have
Yes.
any problem with your speaking, and just remember the things we talked about for the writing.
Yes.
Okay. So please, if you have any other questions, just email me. Okay.
Okay, I will email you. Yes.
Yeah. If you think of any more questions later today or tomorrow.
Okay.
All right. And your test is on Saturday?
Yes, it is on Saturday.
Okay. All right, Michael. Well, good luck. Okay. Got my fingers crossed for you. I'll be thinking of you.
Thank you, Ms. Ray.
Chúc may
Goodbye,
mắn
Ms.
nhá.
Ray. Vâng, con cảm ơn.
Thế cố gắng làm tốt nhá, cứ bình tĩnh tự tin nhá.
Vâng.
Ok con.
Con chào bác.
Bye bye.